Before we even start the video, no, Essence has tons of items still available from the Fear of God Essentials Spring/Summer 2022 collection. So if you missed out on anything, here's your chance.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video on Talks with TJ, and we are post-release of the very first part of the Spring/Summer 2022 drop. I say that because he literally mentioned, oh, part one's done, so we will see a part two, and I think that's easily understood because so many items shown in the lookbook were not available to purchase, whether it be on Essence, PacSun, Mr. Porter, just any number of retailers, right? Or fearofgod.com itself. So I already did a recap of my experience shopping on the site there. And funny enough, I actually went on Mr. Porter's website the night, I guess technically Thursday night, but moving into Friday morning because it was like 1 a.m. in the morning when it was almost like a shock drop, I guess, for Mr. Porter to go live with their items. Now, I should have been patient and we'll get to that, but yes, I picked up something from that drop as well. So first, let's just run down everything I picked up, okay? From this drop, did I stay within budget? Did I go over budget? Okay, so disclaimer, I went over budget a little bit. Now, I'm going to say over budget in terms of just the cost of the items themselves, not what shipping and taxes may be, even though those are very real things you need to factor in. Just in terms of the retail cost of the items, yes, I went over budget. So I originally budgeted $420 towards the first part of the Spring/Summer 2022 drop. I spent, if we're looking just at the cost of the items, $475. So went over just a little, not anything egregious. And I think that's why it's really smart to have, again, I think I've touched on this in the video, the what if fund, kind of the miscellaneous floating fund, if you want to go back for items, or if like a shock drop or something occurs for a brand or a product you really, really want. So the items I picked up, the very first two, on fearofgod.com itself, you have the Sport Tank, which is a women's exclusive item, brand new, in the wheat colorway for $70, and then also the 3/4 Henley, which was also a women's exclusive item, but I'm pretty sure men can wear this as well. I picked that up in the wheat colorway too, and that was, I want to say $95, I believe. So first two items, and then on Mr. Porter's website, I picked up the knit 1977 hoodie in the wheat colorway, and I believe that was that might have been $130 actually, because it's a knit piece. I think that was $130. And now finally from the Essence drop, and we'll get to how much of a breeze that was and still is right now if you want to buy items, I was finally able to secure the relaxed pants. So those were the most elusive items for me on fearofgod.com itself and then Mr. Porter, but finally got my hands on the sweat. So I got the wheat sweats, relaxed fit with the traditional Essentials Fear of God logo in the wheat colorway again. So we're looking at $90 there. And then the black 1977 pants, relaxed fit as well for another $90. So again, went a little bit over, but nothing too crazy. Had money still sitting there available. So let's talk about Essence. And you know, we could look at this one of two ways. Are the items just sitting and readily available because no one cares for them, or is it just because Jerry really made them in abundance and that's a great thing? I'll be honest, I think it's twofold. So I think some people are very loyal maybe to wanting the traditional cuffed sweats and hoodies that they're accustomed to, as well as crew necks. So maybe they just weren't for the relaxed fit, brand new silhouette. I think some are also maybe a little hesitant because they want to see people try them on, actually see how it may fit someone that has a similar body type or body line to them. And I 100% respect that. Now, I love the fact that Essence still has so many items available, whether it be the traditional cuffed or elastic band at the hem, or the brand new relaxed items, because you know how sneakers are. Oh, if you really wanted these, you could get them because everybody is able to get them, right? No. So if this is really your chance, you wanted to try Essentials, this is your chance. Like, everybody really does have access to be able to get the items. Now, again, every retailer wouldn't have every single item from this first drop. It's really kind of split up. It's based on what that retailer chooses to buy, right? Every store, I should say, or brand will have buyers, and they decide based on what sells well, what they want to showcase. Hey, let's buy these items from this designer, and we'll place that up for our actual consumers to buy. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on SSENSE right now just to give you guys an understanding of what's still available. So when you first hop on or just search Fear of God Essentials on SSENSE, you'll see, and I believe I'm on the on the first page. So I'm on the first page browsing. It may be a little bit different based on your browser maybe, but you have remember it came in 3 colors. So wheat, seafoam, and iron, which is essentially black. You will have different names on Essentials. So Essentials will call the seafoam green, they'll call iron black, and they'll call wheat beige. So hopefully that helps you discern the different names and the different colorways. But you have the traditional hoodie that's still available in the seafoam colorway. Literally, like, all colors, I believe, are available. Looking at this, you have the relaxed hoodies that are still available, and a relaxed hoodie was priority. It was like maybe number 2 priority on my list, but I also really like the idea of the knit hoodie with the relaxed hem, so that's why I went for that on Mr. Porter. I think I'll double back for some items. I'm trying to be really chill right now to finish out March, and I'll kind of get to some sneaker things in another video. I'm trying to be chill for the rest of March, but I really do want some of the relaxed hoodies and the crew necks. But you have the black relaxed hoodie still available, the black traditional pants that will have the 1977 on it, and then another one in seafoam that will have the just traditional essentials on it. You have the brand new 1977 hoodies in wheat and iron. You have the crew neck, you have wheat sweats, and then you move on to the relaxed fitting pants with 1977 on the front. On the top hip, you have relaxed crew necks, you have the long sleeve polos, and if you just continue to scroll down, I mean, they even have storm cargo pants still available in a lot of sizes in the iron colorway. So if you really wanted to test out the brand new storm jacket or the storm pants, I know that was high on some people's list, you have the ability to do that and add to cart right now. So it almost feels kind of like when Kanye said, hey, Yeezys for everybody. It almost feels like that with Jerry right now. He's saying like, hey, essentials for everybody, and I'm not mad about that. Now, you will move down into some of the older items that dropped, like the amber. Looking ahead, they still have some of the core collection that's available. So if you missed out on some of the core collection, I think it's like limited items that are available still for that, but they did a restock. So when you search through the first page, really, they still have items available, even some on the second page, I believe. So take the time, continue to browse on SSENSE if you originally missed out on fearofgod.com, Mr. Porter, or any of your local retailers. I will say this, patience is a virtue, and I really should have practiced that, because had I just waited to try to get items on SSENSE. Now, some of the items weren't all there, right? Some of the women's items I don't think were necessarily on Essentials, actually, or SSENSE. I don't think any of the women's items might have been on there. So because I purchased 2 women's items, I actually needed to shop on fearofgod.com. However, if you wait and you're patient, a lot of the things you want are available on SSENSE, and you didn't even have to fight and claw to pick them up, and you were able to add to cart, go back and shop, and only pay shipping once. I didn't do that. I'm one of those people, I'll cart what is a top priority for me, check out, and then I'll go back. That way I at least have what I want. I feel a little bit better spending an extra $15 for shipping twice versus having to go to the resale market and maybe pay double for an item. So because these are still so readily available, I don't know that they're gonna have a whole lot of resale value, nor do I buy items to resell for Essentials. I buy it to wear. So as these items slowly make their way in, I'll have full videos for you. SSENSE already shipped, so those might arrive on Sunday, which means I could maybe have a video for you like Tuesday or Wednesday, who knows. But please comment below your experience with the spring summer 2022 drop. If you're able to go in stores to some local retailers, I'm a little bit jealous, but that's awesome. If you have that ability, that is amazing. So there are already videos up that will show you how a lot of these items fit. So go ahead, check those out. If you guys choose to wait, come back to my video once I finally have each of them in. That's awesome. And I won't wait to just do it in one video because fearofgod.com will take forever to ship to me. So I'll get those items out in video form as soon as they arrive. But I appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing Saturday. If you hit on the Air Max Concepts, so happy for you. Now, as you can see, I did not hit. So again, I'll talk about that in a different video. But as always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.